We share this on the gram. We are live. Shout out to everybody watching this on the replay. This is the Friday live show brought to you by the Hood. You know, we come to you every Friday, chop it up with the community, just have a quick conversation. You know, talk about what's going on in our life as well as the world of finance. What's up, Cor?
What's really good? What's going on, bro?
Let me get some light on in the stew. Well, not the stew, the couch, because you know what I mean. I don't even be in. Funny thing is, I got a home office. I don't even go in the joint, man. I be, you know what I'm saying? Like for folks that been around for a while, like back in the day, you would see me with the artwork in the back and all that. I don't even care about it. I mean, I just be out here now, just talking wherever I can talk from, man. But what's up, brother?
Man, I'm out here really. I'm just really living La Vida Loca, man. Ain't nothing shaking and popping.
Yeah, man. Wait for some more folks to come in. I see folks are popping in. As you pop in, do me a favor though. Please hit the like button, the love button, hit something. You know what I'm saying?
If you haven't seen us, Happy New Year. If you wasn't here last Friday,
yeah, absolutely. Always a Happy New Year to the
Happy
people.
New Year. Make sure y'all, stay safe out here, man. Omarion dancing in these streets, dog.
Man,
Flo Rida and Omarion out here dogging cats. Be safe out here, man.
Yeah. Yo, prayers up for PJ K-Slay. Ho. Courtney, how you gonna pull up and not be on with us? Like, you should have told me. I'd have sent you the link so you could jump on with us. Like, what you doing?
You still can. Send her the link.
I mean, I'm gonna let her confirm. I'm not gonna send. You know, Courtney is important. She might be like, you know what I mean, at CNN or something right now.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, CBS, CNN.
Yeah, she important. She, you know what I mean, she got blue check. So you gotta make sure you know. See, she's working. She's in the office working. See?
Damn blue check legend.
and that's why she's so important. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, smash the like button, the love button, all that good stuff though. So who's here so far? Rochelle is in the building. Rochelle, how are you?
What it is though? How you doing,
What's up,
Rochelle?
Family? Rochelle, we got to get back with you. I don't know if you talked to Cora or not, but you know, we definitely got to get back with you. Hopefully, you got everything ready. Jamil is here. What's good, Jamil? How are you, good brother? That's right, Courtney's here. See, she's working. Right, what's up? Yo, thanks for joining us.
It was good.
Courtney, you can't quit, man. I know it's crazy out here. I know it's crazy out here, but you can't, man. You gotta keep up the good fight. GC, what's good with you? You know what I'm saying?
Don't quit us, Courtney. I know we bad. I know we don't always do good, but we don't do bad either.
GC, what's Algo looking like, man? I ain't checked. What's Algo looking like, man? You the Algo guy. Let me know what it's looking like.
These streets bloody out here. Algo bloody like the rest of the streets, or
so Rochelle said, yeah, you did. You know what I'm saying? All right, so the only DEX on Algorand ended up having an exploit in their LP smart contract, so someone could make a personal application call to the blockchain and retract. Wow.
Dang.
Ooh, that's nasty. That's nasty work right there.
Ew. Yeah, that's I'm looking at that. That's dirty work.
Yeah, that's disgusting. He said it was mayhem. Yeah.
I bet you it was.
I could imagine. Shannon, what's up, good brother, man? How are you? We appreciate you, man. Make sure you check out the big exclusive podcast, man. Shannon, appreciate you for checking in. Peace. Neil, please. So essentially, Go BTC is an Algorand wrap BTC tracker token that you have to deposit BTC to get. Everybody got their own wrap version of BTC. That's what you know what I mean? So, all right. Understood.
That's what's up. Jamil Tastic, Jamil Lifford, Jamil Standing.
All right, that's glad to hear, man. Happy New Year to you, good brother.
That's what's up.
Elizabeth, I definitely got your message. We're going to shoot you a response tonight. Once we get off here, I'm going to talk to Corey and figure out a date. We're going, definitely get with you. Thank you so much for the message, though. The exploiter drained the... Ooh. Ouch. So they took the big boys. They went into the DEX and dumped out. They took all the liquidity from the BTC and the ETH.
Damn.
That's the big boys. That had to be... Yo, how much was the in fiat terms? How much was the exploit? How much did it cost? Or how much did they make? If you don't mind me asking, GC. Don Trey, what's up, Don Trey? All right, so we got a lot of folks piling in now, man. So make sure you hit the like button. We're gonna be here for a little bit. We're gonna do another giveaway, Corey. We always do our giveaways. We like to give away Bitcoin because we want to get folks involved in that space. So Go BTC was cheap, and I cut as much as I could. That's how you make the move. That's how you make the move.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Got to get in the classes, man. It's all love, always. Appreciate you. Latoya said, Toya, how are you?
What's really good?
Listen, man, I love Latoya, man. I love Latoya for a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons is she keeps me abreast on all the ratchetness online. So, I got to make sure I shout her out for all that all the time because that's how I stay on what's really good on the internets. You know what I'm saying? On Beyonce's internets. Unfortunately, I couldn't exchange back for Algo since the only DEX to swap Go BTC for Algo is compromised. Why would you swap for Algo? You know what I'm saying? You got Go BTC. To me, that sounds like a better option, but that's either here nor there. That's just my opinion, GC. But Molly, what's good? What's good, beloved?
Yes,
what's good, beloved? So listen, man, the topic of the show though is paperwork. So me and Corey were having a conversation earlier. So we both do some real estate investing, different ways, different locations, but we both do it. And we were just having a conversation, man. And one of the things that through a couple conversations I've had with other folks this week, I've recognized is as a community, we need to do a better job of not being afraid of paperwork, but making sure our paperwork is straight. You dig what I'm saying? I talked to someone earlier this week who shall remain nameless, who was talking about like losing certain properties. And one of the issues is they were getting notices, like, from a government agency about what was going on with the properties, but they were just ignoring them. And I'm like, well, why are you ignoring them? Because it was seemed problematic and it would go away. I said, no, life doesn't work that way. You got to be able. And what I recognize is a lot of times it's either our ego, our lack of understanding, and there's nothing wrong with not understanding, right? A lot of stuff I don't understand, I'll call Courtney. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find someone that you trust or find someone in the community that you can trust to help you with things that you don't understand. But we have to do a better job as a community as it pertains to paperwork, because when me and Corey were talking, Corey, matter of fact, I'll let you tell your own story about what happened with this new property you acquired.
So the paperwork gangsters didn't get me with the property. What happened is I acquired the property, and me and the wife acquired the property. We were going to go check it out, change the locks, set it up so we could do whatever we want to do with it, either sell it or fix it up and put somebody in it. And we go to go do that, and we go to change the locks, and the locksmith is changing the locks, and somebody come walking to the front door. There's a whole squatter in the joint. And so what happened is previously, the person who previously owned it, they had rolled out, and the dude who was currently in there, the squatter, he got paroled back into the crib. So, because that was his last place that he lived before he got put away. And so, he needed some time to get out. So he ain't even out yet. He's still chilling in the crib. But, it takes time, especially with the holidays that just passed, to get that kind of paperwork set up. So I gave him a few days to go ahead and get himself together. So Squatty McSquatterson got a few days before it's time for my paperwork gangsters get on his ass.
And no, the funny thing is you did something honorable by giving him a certain amount of time, but the conversation we were having, I was like, all right, so now at this point, as you move forward on the other side of this, you have to keep your paperwork straight.
Oh yeah.
Paperwork is important.
Oh yeah. How I acquired the house is because somebody paperwork was jammed all up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like somebody paperwork was jammed up, and this person was a POS. So mm-hmm. I just grabbed the property. I was like, cool, you want to be a POS? Go ahead, let me go ahead and I put the paperwork gangster into action and grab.
Yeah. So and I think about that, right? Because we know just how much wealth is lost because of paperwork, right? We see it all the time. Like one of our slogans is "Stop losing Granny's house," right? We see it all the time on that. But I think about just how many people may have had like brokerage accounts. You got the T-shirt on right now. I got the deeds and dividends T-shirt. But anyway, I can only imagine how many brokerage accounts are lost because of lack of paperwork, how many retirement accounts are lost because someone doesn't know what a paperwork is. One of the things I recognize is when my mom passed, she had multiple insurance policies, right? And it took me a while because I was grieving to cash out on a couple of them. And when I contacted them, right, I'm like, yo, what's good? The lady, me just had a conversation with the lady. She was like, that if you don't contact us, we'll never contact you. She was like, so, and we just got into a conversation, and she said, so, just imagine how many people have insurance who don't let their heirs know where the insurance policy or paperwork is, and it just goes away. It just goes, you know what I'm saying? So that's a whole other aspect of it. What really made me start thinking about is this: as we teach more people about the crypto space, and
we was just talking about this.
It's very exciting. You got people like taking their foray. Shout out to GC, who's like the algo king now. People like their different coins. You already know what I'm getting ready to say. I'm not going to poop on none of y'all shit coins, but it's okay. You got NFTs, you got DeFi, you got DAOs, you had ICOs years ago. And crypto moves so fast that who knows what it'll be a couple months from now. But the point is, as people start to foray in all this stuff, and I've seen Jamar and DCG shot to make jokes about, like, yo, I got so many wallets and so much stuff going on, I'll be forgetting about thousands of dollars over here. And that made me think, though, like, and not him, because he has all his stuff together. Like, the brother is brilliant. I'm not talking about him. I'm saying in general, as more of us get into this space and we start to try different things, how much will be lost? Because imagine you're staking on this random site over here and you're making X amount of dollars a day. You got NFTs here and NFTs there, and you got coins on this exchange, coins on that exchange. You got 15 wallets. You know what I mean? Imagine something happens to you. How do you make sure that that wealth isn't lost? Right? It's one thing to talk about acquiring wealth like we talk about all the time, but what about maintaining it and passing it to the next generation? So for my folks in crypto, make sure you keep detailed notes. What I started doing, I
got notes right here. This is part of my crypto notes that I this is for my family. I just went and grabbed some little black books. You gave me that out there.
Yeah, that was my idea. But what I did is
I just grabbed some little black books, right? So that I can, every time I get into something new, I can put the information down and then leave it for them to get, right? Because if I'm going to go ahead and go get this money, like I'm going to go get this money, somebody got to be able to do something with it.
So I'm so afraid of, like, God forbid something happened to me, and like as much as I've acquired in crypto, like not being able to pass, like, to my family. What I started thinking about doing, and I had, just an idea. So I have the black books, and I even keep those decentralized. I got one in the safety deposit box. My brother got one. I got one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there are different places. So if something happens to one, I still got others. But the way I keep my Bitcoin, it's another conversation Corey and I had this week. I was telling him about, and even in our classes, I talk about having multiple hardware wallets. But I kind of like switched that up moving into 2022. I started using what's known as multi-sig. And just not to get too technical, but multi-sig is where you create, say, a Bitcoin wallet. And in order for you to move anything out of, it's actually called a vault. You put it in a vault. In order for anything to move off of that vault, you have to have a signature on multiple hardware wallets or even hot wallets. So for mine, and you can set it up as 2 of 3, 3 of 5, 3 of 7. So I can actually set up 7 different hardware wallets. And in order for me to move funds, I have to approve it on at least 3 of those 7. What that does is it protects it from hackers. Someone can hack my hot wallet, hack my cold wallet. You have to have at least 3 signatures. But my point in saying that is, as you start to acquire more things and it gets more complex, what I'm starting to think about doing, though, Core, is literally getting the Zoom, recording the Zoom, and showing me making, like, how to get to certain stuff.
You got to.
And saving that video, right? So get a little micro SD card and put that with the black book. Like, yo, if something happened to me, this is how you get to this stuff. And we're not even talking about like wills and trusts, because I don't want Courtney to cuss us out, but you got to have your wills, you got to have your trust. But I'm talking about, if I leave in my will that you get all this stuff, right? You have no idea how to get to it.
Even if you get it, how do you access it? Like, you're going to have to pay somebody to access it. Like, you're literally going to have to pay someone else to access it.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, this is some of the conversations, man. So, what are you guys doing? For everybody watching, we got a number of folks watching on YouTube as well as Facebook. So, what are you guys doing to make sure that as you're building this wealth, as you're acquiring this wealth, that the next generation is able to take advantage of it, right? I just want to know some of the ideas and some of the things that you are doing to make sure that they're able to get to it. Let me catch up on these comments, and we'll get back to that. What's up, Jace? How you? Only bought Go BTC because I know. I'm just messing with you, GC. You know I'm talking trash. Yeah. Amen. Mark, what's good, Mark? How are you? The government is persistent. It's not like a regular debt collector. Yeah, they're gonna get theirs.
Yeah, man. Oh, I put that story in our by the hood John about how boy was making money off the American Express cards and had made up to he had made like $6 million swapping out through American Express. And normally when you do that, it's a debt for debt. It's I mean,
You
it's
talking about doing what though?
So what he was doing was he was taking the American Express card, buying gift cards, cashing out the gift cards, and using the gift card money to pay back the American Express card. And
Yeah,
so
they had stopped that a while ago. Was this recent?
yeah, this was recent because what he was
They had stopped. They changed the rules in American Express. I'm saying what someone else did years ago. There was a dude that was taking his American Express card
and
going
buying
to
treasure
the,
and buying
buying
and
to the
buying.
mint. Yeah, he was going to the mint, buying cash from the mint, and then taking the cash to pay his bill back. And my man was literally flying all around the world, everywhere for free.
So
They
what
changed all the
dude did
rules.
to get
You can't
around
use your
this?
Amex at the mint now.
So what he did to get around, what this dude did to get around that, because he was like some kind of data scientist. So he was buying gift cards. And so he would buy the gift cards, then the gift cards could be liquidated. He would liquidate the gift cards and then pay back the express. So he figured out that him liquidating the gift cards, it would only cost him like $26 to liquidate the gift cards. So in that whole process, all he would be losing is $26 each time, but he would be gaining so many Amex points that he made like $6 million doing this. And so what happened was that, Amex found out about it. They didn't do nothing about it because, I mean, it's a purchase. It's a regular purchase. Buying a gift
cat
card.
and mouse game. They're gonna change the rules somehow.
Yeah, but so what happened was the government, Amex couldn't step in, but the government stepped in and slapped Boy in the head with a $1.2 million judgment, of which he had to pay $600,000 because he beat half the case, and then the other half of the case he had to pay.
Oh, it's like income tax?
Yeah, income tax. They charged it as income because what he was doing, technically it wasn't income, but because he never intended to do anything but make income, the judge ruled that it was income. Yeah, and so he got smacked in the head. So, but he beat one part of the case, which was, I forget which part of the case he beat. So he only had to pay half the judgment, which was $600,000. But that's still grimy as hell, man.
I don't know if any of y'all ever had to owe the government money. I've owed the government money before, and the government nicely went in my account and took it without my permission, without me signing anything. This is one of the reasons why I'm like so pro Bitcoin, right? And the thing is, like, I mean, thankfully I was in a position where like it didn't hurt me, but keeping intact with our conversation, I was ignoring them. And they was like, "You want to keep ignoring this? Watch this. All right, hold my beer." Going to my Wells Fargo account. I was like, "Yo," and it wasn't even like, I don't know, child support or nothing. Regular tax thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So don't play with the government, man. Listen, man. The government, they get theirs. You dig what I'm saying? And she's talking about his immaturity. I think that's part of it as well. Ego is a huge part of it. And sometimes people are embarrassed. Like, I don't understand this, and I'm embarrassed. Like, you can't be embarrassed.
Man,
listen. What's more embarrassing is losing your assets.
You don't got to tell me,
Jabbar, what's up, good brother, man? How are you, Jabbar?
You don't got to tell me. So me and the government had a mini squabble because I wasn't squabbling. They just bashed me in the head. So I owed them money that I didn't even know I owed them because my son, for those who don't know, I had my middle son is on the autistic spectrum. He was going to a specialized school. The government was paying for it. But because I had assets set aside for him, I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to have those assets set aside for him. And so the government was like, since you had those assets set aside for him, and we've been watching you for the last 3 years, and we let you go down this rabbit hole for 3 years, even though you knew from day one that he had those assets from day one. You owe us back money from 3 years.
Well, they settled the case for 3 years before they said something.
Yeah. And so they smashed me.
That's dirty, yo. The government, you pay them people their money, man. Like I said,
And listen, and the crazy part is, I really didn't know I owed them.
No, I understand. You made a mistake. You didn't know. But what I'm saying is, Corey's for the people, man.
I try to be sometimes. I'm okay.
Been watching too many times. Hey. I hate Jamil with the jokes, man. Yo, Jamil be having me dying, man, every Friday, man. There is a system to find all of that. Yeah. I mean, I guess you're talking about like the bank accounts and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
In crypto, it could be hard though. Crypto could be extremely difficult because you could have so many wallets. Like, and the thing about it is, people that really get deep in the crypto hole, they'll get a wallet, take it off of their phone. So now, and one of the reasons to do that is because it's not even attached to anything hot. So say something happens to me and I don't even have that wallet on my phone. Like they won't even.
Now you got to know to put the wallet back on my phone. Then you got to put all that information in there to get the stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Chastity, what's up? What's up, Chas?
I've done that to myself.
Peace,
twice.
Jose. Jose, I got a nickname for you, man. Jose is the Thai god, man.
Yeah, he is. So I go. So what happened was I'll sign up. I'll get on an exchange or I'll sign up for a wallet, and then I'll put money on the wallet to get an airdrop or something. I'll take the wallet off my phone because I don't want hackers to have access to anything, right? With them airdrops, sometimes you expose yourself to stuff.
Yeah, you do.
And then I'll forget, and then I'll sign up for that. I'll go back to sign up for that exchange, and they be like, "Oh, you already have an account." Now I gotta go back through all my paperwork and find out what the codes are to that account, and then reset that account.
Paperwork, man.
I keep all the paperwork. I'm just saying.
I'm just keeping the theme going. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. So I had to go back. I got to go back into my paperwork and then figure out. I'm like, damn, I be having money sitting around sometimes. I'm like, damn, like, a couple dollars. The only place I didn't get my money back from was Binance. Like,
listen, who was it? Someone in our group. Lisa. Shout out to Lisa. She said that she found a way to do it. But anyway, GC says I got to find a way for my family to be able to access my crypto if something happens to me. One of the main reasons I try to make sure they understand what's going on just in case. Yeah. So that's the thing. As you're building this up, keep that in mind in the back of your mind as you're building it up. He says, I just created this one wallet and almost forgot that I had an account with $1,000 staking. See? And that's what I'm saying. Like, and you don't know what that'll be. Like the thing where the crypto works is, it goes through its cycles. But imagine, God forbid something happens to you in 10 years, that $1,000 is worth 50,000. That could change someone's life.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about how do you keep track of so many wallets to maintain security, but make sure family would access it in the event. Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing to think about. Dawn, what's up, Dawn?
What's really, really good.
We're talking about the multi-sig. Yeah, multi-sig is dope. Like, go ahead and leave me in your crypto will. I don't have no algo, GC. I might leave some people who tell me FOH because it's not algo.
Yeah, you can't. That ain't that ain't your ministry.
That's a good point too, Latoya. So how can I guess I could record it on a regular camera, I guess, on an SD card and then save the SD card. Yeah, you're right, Latoya.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking out loud. I haven't done it, but that's a good point. So just want the 10%. The Ledger X. All right, so I have a Ledger X. I use my Ledger X specifically for connection to my MetaMask wallet. I don't leave big funds on my Ledger X. And the reason I don't is because I like to have an air-gapped wallet, right? And you can look that up with an air-gapped wallet. Air-gapped wallets are never attached to anything. The Ledger X is good, though. So here's how crypto works. Crypto is like it's like stages. You start with an exchange. Everybody starts with an exchange. 99% of people start with Coinbase. And then you recognize, okay, I got to get my stuff off Coinbase. Then you move to a hot wallet. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's MetaMask, Trust, Blue Wallet. What's the other one? What's Jay's favorite wallet? One Jay loves.
I'm Token.
So you figure out you go to a hot wallet. From a hot wallet, you go to a cold wallet. And most times with a cold wallet, the first two people think about are Trezor or Ledger. Both are good. Both work. I have both of them. But then when you get to the next step, you realize that, okay, now I want to take... So security is something that you just improve upon as time goes on. One of the things that Corey and I are working on for the MDC is a whole class on crypto security to talk about nothing but security. It's not going to be fancy. It's not going to be a fun... I shouldn't say it's fun for me, but it's not going to be what's the next coin of that? Because, we have those classes too, but we're going to do a full security, how to keep your stuff secure and safe The next step is when you start to get like 2-factor authentication with a hardware key and an air gap wallet. So your stuff is just like completely safe. But there's nothing wrong with the Ledger X. It's just like that's a part of the process. I keep mine in my SafePal cold storage wallet and have a sealed envelope in the house, safe with the private key stored there. All right, so at least you're thinking about it, Jose. That's the idea. Jose, what I would add to that is decentralize your codes. Like, I don't know if it's a safety deposit box or family member you trust, because it was a story we actually talked about on a Friday, right? Where a guy, something happened at his house and he had his hardware wallet and all his keys in the house. I think he had a fire or something. But he had his hardware wallet and all his keys in the house. And he had more than one full Bitcoin. And it was just gone. You know what I'm saying? It was gone. Obviously, we don't want nothing like that to happen. But I'm just saying, you got to think about these things. About to strategize and organize my wallets. All right, Mark. See, so if nothing else comes from the show, man, I just want to get you guys to thinking about it, man. So we already doing our job out here, man.
And it just don't sound like paperwork, but it really is paperwork.
Yeah, it is. It is. Hey, Dawn, I saw your message, man. Thank you for the kind words about our brother Russ, man. So for those who are in the MDC, Russ is doing a crypto class every Thursday. Russ was giving out gems last night, like stuff I didn't even know, had me doing some homework today, but I saw your comment about it. So I'm glad that you got some value out of that.
Yeah, I'll be on that this weekend.
200K in reward points.
Dang.
I teach people to make their wallet the same day for all platforms. Print the keys 3 times, laminate those, and put those laminates in safe places. Okay. As long as you got some sort of plan.
Yep.
The guy who's using his cards to buy. Yeah. So you familiar with that story, GC?
Yeah, man. There's lots of ways to get that money.
Yo, Jamil, cut it out, man. Yo, Jamil, man, you out of pocket, yo. Yo. Shout out to him 500, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to him 500, man.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Garnishment is real. Yo, Jamil, man, you gotta chill, man. Jamil be having me dying. I'm telling you, Jamil, you think I'm joking every Friday? As soon as we get off here, me and Corey sit around and laugh about 10 minutes at Jamil and his jokes, man. Jamil had me make a meme a couple weeks ago, man, because of Jamil's jokes, man.
Yo, he be wilding.
GC, absolutely. That's why I'm so for decentralization. When you've been something like that. And the funny thing is, back then, that's when I started getting into precious metals. I'm like, all right, let's see you come take my metal. You can't take my metal. You can't take my gold coins. And then, now crypto improves upon some of those same things. So that's what that is. We got the legend in the building, one of our MDC brothers who's
out here
giving away bags.
Passa
is in the Discord giving away money. Passa put up a play this week on Cat. And somebody in the Discord was like, yo, I just paid my mortgage. So,
yo, let me tell you how I just jacked it all up, right? So he put the play up. I put the play in, right? I bought 10 contracts because pass is passive. So I buy 10 contracts. I buy them for a month out so I can give it some time to run. And then I put that strike price that he told us. Mm-hmm. A little bit past that strike price. I put it at like $3 past that strike price.
Okay.
Right? And I set it, right? What I did, when I set my limits, I set the damn limits backwards and it cashed out automatically. I set the damn So I end up losing about $300. But I was so mad because I'm supposed to be up.
Yo, you gave away $300.
Yeah, I literally just gave away $300. And then I didn't even want to reset the play because I was just mad. I was like, I'm not doing that again.
All right, this is where, listen, for the traders out there, please pay attention, especially when you're trying to do an OCO and you're calculating your percentage.
Set the damn limits backwards.
When you're calculating your percentages, make sure you calculate the correct percentages going up and back. Corey just gave away a couple $100. And the crazy part is the play hit. You might have been up several $1,000 if you.
No, I'm supposed to be sitting on more than a mortgage right now. I literally just took that money and set it on fire.
Well, and I put it, man, for giving out
and
bags,
I put it
man.
in the
Tim, what's up, Tim? The government is petty ex-spouse pimp. Yes, they are. Do not mess with them folks, man. Stu is in the building. What's up, Stu? Appreciate you. Yeah, Mark, you know what I'm saying? That's one of my aliases, man. What's the name of that book that Rika put y'all up on? By the way, how is she? Yeah, Rika like ducked off. But the book it was a book off Amazon. The funny thing about it, Jamil, is I like the book. It did have some issues with it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create my own. I forgot whose quote that is. It's like when you can't find something that you're looking for, the exact way, just make your own. So I think I'm gonna take some ideas from that book, but just create my own book. I mean, hey, I might create it and just put it out there. Because it was missing a lot of things. Like for one, that book was so old, like crypto wasn't involved in it. There was a lot of things missing from it. But I think I'm going to create my own. But shout out to Rika, man. Rika's a legend, but she definitely put us up on that book. Now you want to take Bitcoin, man. See?
Yeah. Rika is a legend.
Yeah, this is I'm about to erase and block this person. They out here, they out here trying to get, you know what I mean?
Scammy
Anderson. Yeah.
Scammy McScammerson out here
so
trying to get us.
Waiting on that new ledger to come out. Yeah, I heard he about to drop something new. Yes, he did. Hey, you made it. I'm glad you made it.
What it is, though. She be out there.
Money out the window. Yeah, Jose, that's exactly what he did, man. He just set his limits backwards. That's crazy.
I was mad as shit, too.
Yeah. Crazy part about this pass is I saw you say you getting ready to put the play up. I got tied away doing something else on the real estate side, and I came back and he's already cashed out. I was like, damn.
Twice.
Listen, Pastor got played that he gives us in the Discord every Friday, tells us when to get in, when to go. It's like a paycheck. I missed the paycheck again, man. I'll see you next Friday, though, Pass. I promise you. Got my ledger, by the way. Okay. Congratulations, LaFemme. So you taking that next step. That's what we talking about. Security. Sam, what's good, Sam? I'm overdue to get one. Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Tay? How you? Yo, also, I did an unboxing this week on some precious metals. For those that didn't see it, it's on our YouTube channel. I got some. I got those American Eagles that we all got. A lot of people in the group got them. I got them right here. I got them graded, yo, and came out pretty well. I actually did pretty well with the grading. I'll show you what one of them look like. This is what they look like when they get graded. So this is a proof. You know what I mean? It's 70. And
that's the highest. 70 is the highest grade.
Yeah, 70 is the highest you can get. So I got.
70 ain't feeling like you was in high school. 70 is the highest you can.
Oh yeah. But the dope thing about getting them graded, and shout out to PCGS. This is what the box looks like. But I got these graded. That video is on our YouTube channel. But when you get them graded, like it's a lot easier. Not that I'm reselling it because I'm putting them in the stash. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to build a big fortune like our Marcus Aurelius or something. But let's see who else is it. The one person exploiting got away around 3 million. That wasn't the crazy part. Don't leave us hanging, man. What's the crazy part, man? All right, so since Algorand only been around for like 2 years, there are many dApps receiving grants and trying to build things on the blockchain. This one news platform did something wild. Let's see what happened there. I get hyped when the AppMex. Yeah, shout out to AppMex. They paid coders 500 algo to help find the exploitable code. They ended up publishing. All right, see, but here's the thing with that, GC. Like, that's one of my problems with some of these things. Like, when you can actually pay people, when there's someone that can go back and pay people, that just proves the lack of decentralization. You know what I mean? Like, I remember one of those, I think it was on ETH, somebody got hacked, and they was like, yo, pay this back or we're going to report you to the authorities. And I'm like, damn, I thought you was decentralized. Yeah, man. I needed that for the kids' coins. You say YouTube. Yeah, go to youtube.com/buythehood and you'll see like the before this video. So this video will be there now, the one we're doing right now live, but the last video. That's just off liquidity stolen. If we take into account how tokens built in the Algorand blockchain, yeah, they got away with some M's. I got to move my funds so I can get that MDC for that Amazon paycheck. Listen, Chassis, one of the brilliant things about what Pastor did with the Amazon paycheck, and one of the things that we're trying to do with the MDC is, especially with Russ, becoming a partner in doing the Thursday class, Russ was showing folks how to like make crypto moves that can literally I mean, Dawn was there. She'll tell you that can get you paid ASAP, right? So the idea is it's affordable. So you should be able to not have to come out of pocket. Make it long story short. That's the goal. They pay different coders. Yeah. But who's paying coders? That's my point. There is someone to pay coders. It's like when Uniswap was getting sued, and it's like Uniswap's lawyers will handle this. Why does a protocol have lawyers? No problem.
Because it's not decentralized.
Don't forget that cats got to get their paperwork right with their brokerages too. Yeah, we talked about that, especially if they're using apps. Otherwise, it's as close to them having your keys and not knowing what to do. Great point, Jamil. One of my hate things about Robinhood. I'm not sure whether they changed this or not because I don't use Robinhood, but I know, they didn't allow you to put your heirs in there. Somebody let me know if they changed it or not. I'm pretty sure people still use Robinhood, but in the past you couldn't put who inherits your money if something happens to you.
And if they find out you die, your family can't, unless you tell your family how to drain the class.
You gotta hit them up with death certificates and all that.
Yeah, man. Unless your family knows how to drain the account, you asked out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Dawn. That's all part. That's in the precious metals course at the very end. I show you how to buy all that on autopilot. And shout out to my brother Corey. I got my brother Corey on board with the once every hour. You know what I'm saying? How amazing does that feel, Corey? You just see, because first of all, it does a couple things, right? DCA and I know Pastor is a big DCA advocate. And Pastor, I think Pastor, let me know whether you got on a once hour too. I think we all got on a once hour. But it also makes you feel like you're doing something, right? Because you see it, it's like an action. I'm accumulating. I'm accumulating small amounts, literally every hour. But they found some of the so-called white hatters, and they found out how the exploit was working and posted for more people to see and understand why the protocol was still vulnerable. I mean, that's honorable. What plans do you guys have for the weekend, course? So we got some
we got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, we got a couple things on Saturday. Sunday we got our class. Yeah, so it's crazy. Plus, it's over out here in Philly, I know, LaFemme, you be in the warm weather and the sunshine. I be seeing you out there, looking all amazing.
It just snowed where we at.
We got snow on the ground.
Snow like a mug.
We got snow on the ground. Which leads to more people exploring the protocol and taking more tokens of coins from the DEX LPs. That's true. So, I mean, they did a good thing. They
also exposed the hell out of them.
Tim, great question. I'm glad you asked. I think this is one of the more interesting protocols. I actually own Miami Coin, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows I'm all BTC, but the alts that I do play with are things that are
built off the
BTC adjacent. So Stacks, Solve, Miami Coin. But one of the reasons I got Miami Coin because I was trying something. I was trying this play out. If you go to OK Coin, right? OK Coin has let me see if I can pull it up and show you exactly what I'm talking about, as opposed to just saying it. So I'm trying something out which involves using Miami Coin, and I'm gonna see if I can show you. You're trying to make me log in. I don't want to log in.
You can't see it unless you log in. Old school.
Yes, I can.
Jim got all the get arounds, man. I be getting stuck in these protocols.
Of course I do.
I be getting stuck in these protocols. I'm like, yo, Jim, man, I need help, dog. I be stuck like Chuck. I be in the middle.
Right, so here we go, right? So here's the play I'm running right here, Tim. And thanks for the question because it gives me a chance to actually talk about this. So Stacks, which is BTC adjacent, Stacks allows you to program things on top of Bitcoin. It allows you to create NFTs, has its own DeFi, all those things you do on Ethereum, you could do with Bitcoin as the settlement layer. This play I'm running right here on OK Coin, you get Miami Coin, you get 145%, annually APY on your Miami Coin, but it pays you in the form of Stacks, and that term is fixed. You could lock it in for a month, and they give you the equivalent for that month, and you can lock it in. I think the most is 6 months. So I bought a couple grand of Miami Coin. I staggered it. I put a little bit, couple months, and I put some all the way out 6 months. But I locked in. I think I locked mine in a little lower than that. It wasn't even 145 when I did it. It was like 130. But anyway, so it pays you in the form of Stacks, right? Then I take the Stacks, stake the Stacks, and it gives you an APY of 10%. Seems a lot lower, but remember, I already got 145 over here. That Stacks pays you in the form of Bitcoin. So I'm taking the cash putting it in Miami coin, getting stacks, taking the stacks, staking that to get Bitcoin. But the great thing about this play is, as I'm accumulating the Bitcoin, which is my end goal, I'm still holding on to the Miami. I'm still holding on to the stacks. It's like its own machine. So this is the play I've been running lately. And I didn't really even talk about this in our class or anything because I wanted to have a couple cycles go through. I had like 2 cycles go through already, but I want to have a couple more cycles go through before I start to show folks about it, because I don't like to talk about things that I haven't done all the way through myself. But this is the play. Since you asked me, I'll show it now on the live. If folks ain't on here, they ain't gonna get this game until I bring it to the class. But that's after it goes through a couple more cycles. And if you're looking for OK coin, let me know, because I definitely have a referral link. I'm the affiliate guy. But that's the play I'm running with Miami coin, because Miami coin is built on top of stacks, which is built on top of Bitcoin. But thanks for the question, Tim. But that's my play right there with Miami coin. All right. Are you guys going to go over? Are you ever going to do an event in Miami? The weather is amazing. I would love to.
Yeah, I would.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, LaFemme, you can organize it for us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to. Actually, I might be out there this year. I got an invite. We'll talk about that later. But the idea is absolutely we do. We go anywhere. Once Omarion stop messing. I know y'all don't care down there, though. Florida's wide open. Like,
Florida and Texas.
Y'all ain't got Omarion down there.
Florida and Texas just don't give a damn. They just out here. They just willy-nilly.
See, that's what I'm talking about. So Russell's class was so good, it made her babe say F this job. So I'm glad he tuned in, and I'm glad he got to see what's possible.
Yeah.
I just had a student get hacked. Oh. What account? Robinhood? And she said, no, Robinhood, don't do it.
On Robinhood.
But did your student get hacked? I just had a student get. That's crazy. All right, so the Amazon paycheck takes between $600 and $900 per contract. You can go cheaper, but the risk is greater. Got you. I'm just taking all the notes. Elizabeth, you know we hear any question you got, we got you. I'm once an hour in the BTC, plus my usual every 2 weeks I've been doing since December 17. There you go. All right, Pass. That's my goal, man. To get a lot of people on the once every hour, man. A once every hour train. I just looked it up, Jimmy. No, Robinhood does not allow beneficiaries. Still to this day, that's crazy. I figured once they went public, they would. If you pass away, your family has to provide your death information, and then Robinhood will decide if they release your money or keep it.
Oh, hell no. That's berserk.
Hold up, fam. How you never hear Miami coin until today, and you in Miami? The actual city, like, is using as part of their treasury.
Yeah, that's what they're using to build your city up.
It's all good, Dawn. It's all good. It's all good. It's about to bounce back. DCA is the only way to go build large over time. Uncle Sam, DCA. All right, Pass. That's a tweet. I'm stealing it. Yo, I'll be stealing all Pass's bars, man. I give him credit though. I do quote him. But that's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. It's funny, man. We was talking to our brother Ross, man. Shout out to Ross, man, who's on the most recent episode of the By the Hook podcast. And I was telling Ross, I was like, man, I'm trying to get my health right, in terms of eating and working out and all that. He was like, well, you got to DCA. You got to DCA your workouts and DCA your eating. I was like, damn, never thought about it that way.
At all.
He was like, yeah. He said, it's not about like doing one big thing every day. It's dollar cost averaging. I said, damn. Yeah, Ross is brilliant, man. Make sure to check out the episode of, with Ross on By the Hood. But yeah, man, that is how the government gets you. They DCA your paycheck. Jabbar laughing. I like this play. I need to figure out my strategy. Is Strike better than Swan for DCA? Great question, LaFemme. That is an excellent question. So I've always said that Swan is the best for DCA. Swan is built for Bitcoiners. I don't know if people even notice this with Swan, but there is no cash out option. That's intentional. You can accumulate and then send to your wallet. Swan is easy to set it and forget it. Strike is just as good, but originally Strike didn't have frequent buys. You would go in there and buy once. Now they've added it. So I'm testing it out to see which one I like better. I still use both. I use Swan for my once an hour. I use Strike for once an hour. I use Swan for once a week, and I run my Python script for once a day. So I'm actually doing all three, and I'll give you some early results. I've told a couple of people already. So what I'm testing is if I buy once an hour versus once a day versus once a week, what actually works out better. So for anybody that's still with me, When you dollar cost average, you buy a certain amount at a certain time every day, week, month, year, whatever it may be. So what I'm testing is if I take the same amount of money, but I buy every hour versus every day versus every week, which will end up giving me the more BTC. After a couple weeks, I can tell you that every hour gives me more. I've got 9% is the actual number. And I'm going to test this out over a couple months too, because I'm a data scientist at heart. I'm going to see which one gives me the most. But as of right now, and I don't think it's going to change. And the reason I don't think it's going to change is when you look at it, when you buy every hour, the fluctuations of Bitcoin are crazy. I don't even know where we're at now, probably like 40, 39, somewhere like that. But it's crazy. It goes up and down. Like the other day I was looking and it dropped to like 43 when I bought at 1 hour. By the time I bought the next hour, it was 46. This is within an hour. So it makes sense that buying every hour gives you more. So if that ends up being the case long term, at that point, I would probably say that Strike is, because Strike gives you the ability to buy every hour. It allows you to go as low as 50 cents. So you can take 50 cents and buy Bitcoin every hour with Strike. That's
and the other reason why you'll get more
Bitcoin. $12 a day.
Yeah. The other reason you'll get more Bitcoin is because there's no charge on that.
Yeah, that too.
So you'll end up saving money simply because you're not being charged to buy the Bitcoin.
Absolutely. Welcome to Miami. Absolutely. Send me the referral link, please. Dawn, you know, I got you since we off here. I'll have the OK coin right in your inbox. In fact, you should post it here. Maybe I should. Let's see. Let me see if I have it in my I might do that, Dawn. That's a good idea. But anyway, let me keep it moving while we do this. I won't even know how to organize an event for you, but I'm happy to do it. Yes, you would. Don't say that.
Yeah.
You got all the contacts. We can invite some folks out there that's close by Miami, but yes, you would. I mean, I was getting ready to say, you know, about like considering like how everything is these days, but again, Miami don't care about that.
Yeah, I'm about to say like people might not come from far and wide to come to this joint, but people like, in and around Miami, they there.
They like what restrictions. They don't care. All right, I'm gonna get this this link for you guys. I shot the Dawn for the idea just to post it right now. I will post it for you. My OK coin referral link. Here we go. And by the way, for those that want to get it, it's also on the buythehood.btc.us resource guide. But, you know, I got it here as well. Let me post it in the comments. Wow. All right. So what else we got? They had Robinhood before coming to me. I put them on the Webull. They're still waiting to get Robinhood back. Yeah, guess who else big in Miami? Yeah, algorithm. Here we go. See, GC Turtle. I love it. I love to see this. I love to see the change, GC. I remember GC didn't care about crypto at all, so I love to see it. And GC, I'm gonna keep telling you. I know eventually you're gonna be a Bitcoiner. I know it's gonna happen. I'm new to the crypto coin world. Don't judge me, but I'm going to look into Miami coin now. No judging you at all.
Yeah, there's no judgment here.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you already got, you know, real estate down pat, so we know what it is. I saw it in the mall, in the hotel, on the water, and in the sky.
Yeah, they want people want it.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the crazy part. I was laughing the other day when we talking about crypto.com. I was like, yo, they literally got Matt Damon.
Yeah, they do.
Like, you go to their website. And, like, it's Matt Damon. You know what I mean?
Like walking around with Matt Damon just walking around talking about crypto.com and being like a entrepreneur and what did he say? Be on the forefront or whatever he was talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you got him everywhere. They bought the Staples Center, so the marketing is crazy. I know Jabbar loves the crow. So next question from GC is, do y'all participate in IDOs? So I have. Now, what I will say about IDOs is initial DEX offering, which is similar to an initial coin offering. But
sometimes
be careful with IDOs, be careful with airdrops, be careful with ICOs, because most of them are trash. But what I like to do with IDOs, ICOs, airdrops is set up a wallet just for it and not attach it to my wallet that I have a lot of things in. So, you know.
Yeah, I have a wallet specifically for airdrops. Well, I'll put some money in there to play around on all of these exchanges and all of that stuff. So if something happened to that wallet, I mean,
So, LaFemme, the fee is so small that it's kind of negligible, right? So a transaction for Coinbase might cost you like $1.99 to buy, and maybe like $3.99 is enough. Like strikes might be 10 cents. It's like 0.03%, something crazy like that. Is like very negligible. I have people out there. All right, so I did put the OK Coin links in there for you, Dawn, so you can take a look at that. I ain't getting close to mine, but I'm getting sick of this snow. Tay, where you at, Tay? So your dad is saying I need to switch my 2-week BTC to every hour as well. I'm a data guy, so daddy said I'm doing it. Yeah, so basically, if you just wait a couple weeks, put that bread up, and yeah, that's what the data is showing though. Pass, I'm gonna let it play out a little bit longer, but I'm not networking king like Mr. Fairweather, but I can try. Listen, Jabbar has $1 billion Rolodex. I didn't say million, I said $1 billion Rolodex. How do you guys plan to stack BTC with the possible pullback of 35K? Same way I'm stacking it now.
Yeah,
I don't care if it goes to 2K.
Yeah, no different.
So remember, like we were in this when it went from 20-something thousand to 3,000. And I did the same thing then. I just let the DCA keep moving. But that also taught me something too, because now you talk to some people and they like, oh, you got lucky because you got in early. First of all, I don't really think I got in early. 2016 is not early. I know people that got in 2011. So it's not, first of all, I don't think I got in early. But the second thing is, it's easy to say someone got in early, but who has the ability to hold something when you see it go from 20 to 3?
How many people going to hold through that?
That's what I'm saying. So that right there, I felt like I earned that. I felt like I earned any gains I have. I earned just by being able to do that. And I'm so like in at this point. It could drop to 1, and I'm gonna still let it run.
So those people who was in, like, my thing is when it dropped to 3, I was still up because I started buying when it was 900. So I was never down.
That's true too.
So I was never down. So
that's why I laugh, right? People always do that. A lot of times when we do with companies, right, we'll look and say, if I would have bought this at IPO date and just held, I would have this. And a lot of times people use Amazon for that. What I recognize is most people wouldn't have been able to hold Amazon from IPO date till today. You know how many swings they had, 20-30% on the course of that, where it looks like Amazon was going out of business, and like average person can't hold through that. You gotta be able to have, first of all, foresight. You have to have intestinal fortitude. And I don't knock people for selling like that because it's an emotional wreck. It's an emotional wreck. I remember I was around in 2008 when the whole market tanked and people were killing themselves. Like I was around. Like one of the people that taught me about the stock market lost his whole family, house, and everything because he was so leveraged though. But I learned from his mistake because at that point, leading up to like 07, 08, the market was booming. He was just leveraging everything. He was sitting on millions, and everything tanked. And he had like $1 million in a company that's not even around no more. It was a mortgage company that went out of business. I can't think of the name of it, but it was a big mortgage company. But when the market was booming, he was printing money. And he like took out full mortgages on his house. He had a beach house, took out everything, and it was going crazy. When that market tanked, wife left him, kids gone, cribs gone. I mean, so I say that to say this though. I know how emotional it can be. We're tied emotionally to our money as people. We just are. So I don't like knock anybody for like selling like that, but I think that that's how you earn. Like, so good question though, Chastity. For me, I don't care. I'm actually hoping it drops. People hit me over the last couple of days like, what do you think is going down? I'm like, let it go further.
Yeah, pretty please.
Okay, Mark said he's ready to come down Miami. That's what's up. Yeah, they taking all the market share. Yeah, they the funny thing is they about to make Ethereum like the rich man's chain.
Yeah.
So you on VVF Finance now, 100 bar. I see you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, getting in Ohio. That's what's up. Y'all, what kind of snow y'all got out there? Shout out to everybody in Ohio. Wait, is Mr. Fairweather also a pastor, or is that just his nickname? Because his line about "I like women too" made me chuckle. Oh no, Jabbar's not the pastor. Antonio Eubanks is the pastor. Jabbar is the $1 million Rolodex. Kahana's in the building. What's up, brother?
What's really good out here, people?
Fine at 97. Was happy when it went to 200. Sheesh.
Damn.
That's the beauty of DCA. Price don't matter much.
Yeah, what's crazy is I was using Bitcoin to play on games.
That's it. There you go. That's the actual company right there.
Countrywide.
Stu must know the same person I know.
So here's the crazy part about Bitcoin, because I had no idea what Bitcoin was. When Bitcoin first came out, right? They were using it like coins on games. Like you could earn Bitcoin for playing, because I was like online poker and stuff, and they were giving like the way they're giving away Bitcoin now, they were giving it away back then. But I was turning the Bitcoin back in to get like cards, better cards for hands, and I had no idea what this stuff was. So like I never took it off the sites that I was on, and then half of those sites got taken down.
I remember back in the day, they used to have before I even bought any Bitcoin. Like I remember seeing they used to have faucets.
Yep.
And the faucet, you would just do something. The faucet would just, and they were giving out full Bitcoins back then for just like going on a website.
Man, Bitcoin was like.
That's why I didn't care about it when you first told me. I was like, they give it away. Like
it was like 5/10 of a cent. Like it was like 5 cents. It was something weird. And the thing is, I had no idea what it was.
Shout out to Stu. That's the exact company I was trying to think of, man. So we must know the same person, man. Ring, what's good, Ring? You gotta be strong to deal with the good and bad. That's right, man. Me and Ring talked this week, man, about some crypto, man. Shout out to Ring, who's in DCG now. So he's getting the top level education. See, GC's right. That's why I'm doing that. If I had just one Bitcoin 10 years ago, I would have been sold. Jose says DCA is how I'm running KO. Coca-Cola is my longest DCA that I have in any of my portfolios and anything. I've been buying Coca-Cola consistently since 1996. First ever stock I ever bought, and it's one of the only single individual companies that I hold in my portfolio. Shout out to Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? So shout out to KO. But that's how you do it. When I first started DCA and Coca-Cola,
had to be like $5 a share.
Yeah, but when I first started, I did my initial purchase wasn't a DCA. I had to buy 100 shares.
Yeah.
Right? But then after that, when I first started, there was a company called they were green. I think it was called buyandhold.com. Is when they first started having online brokerages. It was a green site. I'm definitely aging myself. I don't know if anybody on here knows what I'm talking about. It was called buyandhold.com, and they allowed you to DCA. And I started there. I think they ended up getting purchased by somebody. It might have been ING or something like that. But originally it was buyandhold.com. But I've been buying Coke ever since then. Just imagine how much bread you have if your parents bought you 500 Nike when you were born. But guess how many Jordans you have if you didn't. Listen, and that's what I'm saying. So I used to play these games too. When you start going down, they have websites where you can actually put in, what if I had X amount of shares at this date? What if I put in $200 at this date? But I also recognized it, and I'm like, I probably would have sold. Because if my parents did that, when I became of age and when I was in college, I was reckless, yo.
Yeah,
when I was in college, I was absolutely reckless with money.
Man, listen, let me tell you how my dad gave me my portfolio. I couldn't even tell you how. So he sent me a binder because back then when you bought stock, they would send you the certificates.
Yeah, you aging yourself now too, bro. But go ahead, though.
So my dad he sent me a binder in the mail. I was like, what the freak is this, right? He sent me a binder when I turned 18 and I graduated. Sent me a binder, and I can't even tell you what was in there. I saw it with stock certificates. I took that joint straight to the bank and cashed them joints in. I don't even know what was in it. I could be a multi-billionaire right now. I can't tell you. All I know is that at the time where I cashed it in, it paid for my first year of college. It was like 19 grand.
So DCA helped me survive the dot-com bust, the 2008 mortgage crisis, and 2020 COVID. See, Pastor? See, but the problem is, especially in this current climate that we're in with everything that happens online. People feel like they can time the market. And what I find interesting is people feel like they can time the market. And sometimes they're right? And there's nothing wrong with, like, listen, everybody thinks they're great at the market. That's cool. I'm with all that. But it's very difficult for anybody to time the market. And another thing I know is when you start to talk to people that are online talking about investing and buying stuff, and you ask them how long they've been in the game, and they be like 6, 7, even 10 years, I don't even take them serious. One of the reasons that I respect Passa is because Passa's been around a long time. Passa's been through the .com bust, the '08 mortgage crisis, 2020 COVID. Like, even with Courtney's someone who I trust completely because me and her talk, she's been through these things. If you've never been through a real bear market, don't tell me how you could time the market, man. Folks be telling me I'm mastered trading. How have you mastered trading when you've never went through anything like that, right? So DCA is the way to go, right? Because you're not trying to time the market. You're worried about your time in the market. Your objective now is to figure out how am I going to go make some more fiat to turn it into assets. And I don't care whether we're talking about stocks. I don't care if we're talking about metals. I don't care if we're talking about real estate. Your objective is to get more cash flow to buy more assets. No doubt, no doubt. Hey, Rochelle, so you like the snow? I mean, I don't dislike the snow, but you know, it be getting in the way sometimes. You know what I'm saying? 99 cents.
Yeah, man.
Called the S word. It would spin and get you awards. Yeah. What's good, family? Was only available through mining. Yeah. So y'all knew for a while. The way to view BTC is from the bottom up, not top down. Higher lows is still an uptrend. You can build wealth on a rocket or a staircase, but only one of those doesn't risk blowing up. Where my phone at, man?
Passa be giving out the damn
Where's my phone at, man?
Gems.
Yo, pass it. Y'all gotta, first of all, make sure y'all support Pastor's ministry, man, every Sunday, man.
Heat Ministries.
Yo, Pastor got 2 ministries. He comes in early and gives you the word, and then he got his finance ministry with us in the MDC. So only one of those. that's a bar. Pepsi was giving it away. I kept it top for a long time, then threw it away. Silk Road. May I ask you what you were buying on Silk Road, Jabbar? Or should I not ask what you were buying on Silk Road?
At all.
Pastor said he wasn't always a pastor, man. That cinnamon and sparkle would have been sitting on his neck top. Take the certificates with him. We should bring back Garbage Pail Kids. Jabbar,
they
on the Wax blockchain, they're Garbage Pail Kids. I actually own a couple of them. I don't even check the stuff on there because I don't care about it. But
I got a couple of them too.
You got a couple of them?
On the Wax blockchain, yeah, I got some.
You know how we do. Let's pull it up. Let's see what it is. But they exist though. It's on
Atomic Wallet.
It's the Atomic one. That's what it is.
Atomic Wallet.
Yeah. So yeah, Atomic Hub. That's what it is.
Yeah, Atomic Hub. That's what it is.
Yeah. So they actually do have them, Jabbar. They are back, but they're on the blockchain in terms of an NFT. Here we go. Atomic Hub. Let's see what's here. I got 73 wax sitting in here, Corey.
You got more wax than I do. I told you I was trading it in. I was using it to play my games.
I don't even know I don't even know why that's here. I don't know what's in this. Most of the stuff is staked on here. But let me see if I can find what's in the actual wallet. Oh, I have in here sell NFTs. I got some NFTs in a wallet, and most of them are staked, 90% of them. So these are Street Fighter cards.
There you go. They go to Garbage Pail Kid right there on the left.
All right, here we go. So this is what they look like now. Collection name GPK as the Garbage Pail Kids. But so they're on the Wax blockchain. Here's one that's sitting in my wallet. Hey, look, man, it's $9.94 or $5,000. Yeah, so they are here, Jabbar, just to let you know. Anyway.
Yeah, I got some too. I ain't my atomic wallet got.
Yeah, you see,
I got
ING Direct got bought by Capital One. That went through like a crazy phase, but time in the market. Yep. DCA investing. That's absolutely right. Do y'all think the market will have a significant pullback this year? I hope so.
Yeah, I don't even care.
Well, first of all, here's the thing though. Pullbacks are healthy, and that's one of the things I think people don't understand. Like they're propping this market up, so eventually it has to. They can't keep doing this.
So I'm going to tell you.
Jamil, they are there, by the way.
So I did one thing this year, and Russ told me to do this, and it's made me money no matter what market is. Since I'm buying Bitcoin daily and weekly, I'm buying Bitcoin hourly and daily. Now I haven't done the weekly one, but anyway, to hedge that, I've bought the Bitcoin bear token, and so every time Bitcoin goes down, I get paid again to buy more Bitcoin. This has been amazing.
Yeah, Russ
put me on. Russ put me onto the Bitcoin bear tokens, and literally this week, when Bitcoin took a dump, I got a check, and so
nice. A bar. Did you hold the coins from back then, or what did you do with them? Since Steph Curry did the world record thing, how do I value that rare Top Shot NFT? I mean, it's got to be worth more now, right? Not that I'm selling it.
Nah, I just looked because I got 2 Steph Curry Top Shots, and they're worth like $37 a piece for something. When we was buying them, it was worth 100 and something a piece. Give me 1 second, y'all. I got the young boy.
Got you. One of the people within the course though logged in my account, got my pickup there. One of the folks in our group had I'm asking did he want to post it because he showed me he sold the card this week for like 3 racks. He paid $15 for it, $15 to $30, something like that. But he sold it for $3,000. You know what I'm saying? So Top Shot is still kicking out checks. Just imagine people who sold them, in CryptoPunks. Right? Listen, I got a CryptoPunk. I ain't selling. I thought about it though. By the way, I did sell this week. I sold a piece of land on Sandbox. I shared it with everybody in the group. I didn't post it on my own personal page because I didn't want to buy my business. But folks in the group, they saw I got 3.9 ETH for a piece of land on Sandbox that I paid maybe a couple $100 for. I got to go check the blockchain, but I bought it a while ago and I got 3.9 ETH for it. So that was dope. So, and shout out to DCG. That was a DCG play. Physical Yo MTV Rap. I forgot there was a Yo MTV Raps card. Yo, I haven't seen that. Bear token. Color me intrigued. Yeah, so that's something that Russ talks about in the MDC. So Russ does a weekly class in the MDC where he gives out all these advanced strategies, and he showed us how to grab bear and bull tokens. So if you feel the market is going one way, you get the bull token. Get the bear token, you feel like it's going the other way. But if you're actually buying and holding BTC, the way he says, you can hedge it. So if it goes up, you're going to get those gains in your account that you buy. But, the bear token will help you. If it goes down, you get paid again anyway. You play games with them. Oh, okay. So, listen, man. That's how it is sometimes, man. That's how it is. But, they definitely have the Garbage Pail Kids. They're in the Wax blockchain. But I'm glad you got something left, Bar, because everybody don't have people lost all kinds of stuff, whether it was Mt. Gox. For those who wonder why we always talk about get your crypto off of the exchange, just go look up Mt. Gox. If you go look up Mt. Gox, MTGOX, you'll see why. All right, let me see. They were going for less than $200, dog. Can't even pick one up for less than $215K. Yeah, I remember that. I definitely remember that. And the funny thing about it is there were so many different like ape NFTs. I mean, I didn't see that. I didn't see them going where they went. And the same with the punks. I was just when I got the punk, that's a lot of those NFTs. A lot of those NFTs that went crazy like that. The Sandbox, the Decentraland, the stuff was going for next to nothing. And when the NFT space was moving, like when we did the class like last year, like early last year, the money that was being flipped to NFTs was so fast. There wasn't that many people in the space. But now I'm telling you, these celebrities and folks have like made it hit its top. That they bastardized the whole space. It's so much scamming going on in NFTs. Be careful with NFTs because there's a lot of scamming going on with those NFTs. You see folks creating multiple wallets, selling to themselves, creating a false floor. Jarrell, what's good, Jarrell? Thank you for pulling up. We appreciate you. Yeah, so it's a lot of scamming going on with NFTs, but I do think NFTs are here to stay in some form or fashion. I don't think that we've really fully seen how they'll be embraced. Because again, outside of Bitcoin, which is trying to be cash, a lot of the other things are tech plays. So I do think NFTs are here to stay. But it's just how they're going to be used. To me, it's going to be interesting to see moving in the future how people are using them. Because I always looked at them as sort of like a certificate of authenticity, right? Which you really don't need digitally, right? And that's another thing that people don't talk about. The thing about blockchain, it's easy to make money by coming up with a project now, but some stuff doesn't need a token, right? Some stuff you can actually use a database for. You don't need a token. The reason people are tokenizing things are because they know they could drop them on anybody on the open market and make money. The actual technological product they create is great, but you don't need a token. Most things don't need a token. That's all about pulling liquidity from people. It's all about grabbing value from people. So just
listen. It's one way to do capital raises for business without having to get VC. So
that's why the whole idea of Web3 is funny to me, because it's the same as Web2, just a different form. So it's kind of like you have ownership in Web3. Do you? You do, but guess who has more?
Yep,
same folks from Web2.
The VCs, because they're building out Web3.
Yeah. That's true, GC. That's absolutely true. So listen though, Core, we're gonna give away some Bitcoin. Before we get out of here, everybody got here soon. Just to keep you updated on everything we got going on. Current podcast has our brother Ras Hassan on there.
Healer Gang.
We got Healer Gang talking about his new book, talking about his journey and all that. We got a couple pods coming up. Listen, Jabbar knows about this one. We got another pod coming up soon where we are going to talk about raising capital, and we're going to talk about how to really play in that. We about to listen to this, man. I just announced that we about to do a giveaway. Look who pulls up.
Yo, that's our giveaway,
God. Hey, Don, man, you never let me know whether you got them shirts, man. I forgot to check the and I take part of the blame too. I never sent you the tracking code. Yo, it's funny. The funny thing is, I'm gonna tell you how much of a bum I am. We gave away a computer, the Google Home, T-shirts, all that, and I had tracking numbers for everybody. I never sent nobody a tracking number, but but I'm still got it. I did pay for it, but I do know that the Google Home was received as well as the computer because they posted it. So shout out to y'all. But Don, you didn't let me know whether you got the shirt, bro, because I put something extra in there. You want a Stack Sat shirt, but I threw something extra in there for you, bro. You didn't even let me know whether you got it. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So you watched the video I sent you. Also met the guy who created Wi-Fi on another level, which had a different name back then. We talked about creating some. Yeah, absolutely. We got to get him on the show too. All right. So the fam is here to get part of the drawing. I knew it would be done. That's right. Need places to go to research more altcoins. No, you don't. Just buy Bitcoin. All right. Just listen to the episode. Loved it. Thank you, LaFemme. Appreciate that. Hence, Mr. Nasheed selling broken NFTs. To his Tommy Sotomayor puppet Crispy to raise the price of those 4 out of 15 ninth grade flower drawings that ain't been moving. Oh man, yo, Jamil. Funny thing is, something's wrong with me too, because I get all Jamil's jokes because I spend just as much time on YouTube as he does. Because it's obvious he spends time on YouTube because I get all your references. You sick dude, man, because I'm sick too. So let's get to it though. How we gonna do this is, the holidays is over, so we still gonna do a little giveaway though. What we gonna do? We're gonna give 3 people. We want to make sure people are getting involved in the crypto space. So let's give 3 people $10 in Bitcoin. That cool, Core?
That sounds about fair.
All right, cool. So Jose already beat me to it. You already know what the next question was. If you
drop the ones,
drop a one. Drop
them ones, y'all.
GC is trying to bring you to his to the dark side with the algo. Not investment advice though. I saw someone on Twitter today. Their bio said, "Not investment advice unless I'm right."
That's funny.
Yeah, that was funny. Listen, another thing Chastity asked earlier about Bitcoin dropping. One of the great things about Bitcoin is A lot of times you look at the charts and you see this crazy, but if you ever take a step back, I like taking a step back on the chart. Let me show you something. What Bitcoin is averaging since its inception in terms of its daily, what happens to it daily, right? Let me show you this real quick, Core. On average, Bitcoin goes up $8.79 every day.
I'll take that.
You see that? That's on average. If you take a step back, and this number actually switches. This website is ngudaily.com. That's ngudaily.com. You can check it to see what it is. And NGU, for those who are not into crypto culture, NGU stands for number go up. Because it's a joke in the crypto space that people are in it for the number go up. They don't care about what it actually does. All right, so Core, this is where you come into play, good brother.
Yep. I'm sitting here watching.
Let me pull this up. In fact, let me erase all these names. Although half of them are probably the same folks, man. But you know, these are people, so we always break bread with our folks.
I don't care, man. I don't care.
I don't either. I don't either. All right, so tell me who to start with, bro.
Jose.
Tay. Who? Tay?
Yeah.
Who else?
You got to put Dan on there if you want to put Tay on there. LaFemme. Ashley. Just put Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
Jamil. Gregory. Rochelle. Jabbar. Mark. Andrea S. We already got you, Dan. Jason Rock. Kareem. Dawn. She said put her husband on there. Jamel. Jamel.
Mm-hmm.
Sam K. Chastity. Dash. And then that's all I got on there.
Okay.
William, Cassandra, Jarrell.
Is it J-E-R?
R-E-L-L.
J-E-R. Who else? Anybody else?
Nah, we got some rich folks in here today. They ain't even trying to, they don't even want the Bitcoin.
Cool. Let's see.
Mac. Oh, we got Mac.
All right, Mac's in the building. Yeah, we got a good 30 folks that said I don't need it. Oh, Bernice is here. All right, you got more folks coming in.
We already got Cassandra on there, right? Yeah, we already got her on there.
I see Cassandra trying to cheat and throw your name in there again. I'm joking. I'm joking. Just joking with you. All right, that's what's up though. We got 30 folks that don't care to be in it. That's all. It's all gravy with me. Though.
Listen, man, that raises the chance for everybody else to win.
Yes, it does. Y'all got that chicken. All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a good 10 seconds before we start doing this. Stu, way to get y'all. Stu, you know. All right, some of y'all want so many times. I won't even need your cash yet. But before I do the spin, to let you guys know, if you win. Because folks be winning and this be like, you know, it is what it is. Shoot me an inbox. Send it to Jimmy Williams. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm at JW the Blueprint on every social site. Farmers Only. Christian Mingle. I'm at JW the Blueprint. Black Planet. I'm at JW the Blueprint. MySpace. I'm at JW the Blueprint. Yeah, the MySpace on Black Planet is actually true, by the way. That's actually a true thing. I'm not joking.
Seneca.
All right, so we got Seneca. Christian Farmers Only is definitely a joke, but my Black Planet is JW the Blueprint. And my MySpace. I don't know if it's still up, but you know, shout out to MySpace though. I'm still friends with all my top 8. I used to be wilding on MySpace, dog. But that's either here nor there. Yo, my name in the AOL chat rooms was JW the Blueprint. That was one of them. When I wanted to be a savage, I wanted the King Jimmy Joe Fur. But that's either here nor there. Statute of limitations is up on that. We didn't get the question this week, Mark. Yeah, we didn't do one of those this week. We didn't do one the last couple weeks. If you noticed that though. But anyway, we're going to run this real fast. remember, send me your Cash App and Christian Mingle. All right. I don't know what Savakan is doing. I don't know. I can't see what that is.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Don't buy that. Whatever that is. I don't even know who this person is.
Yeah, so we're gonna handle that like this. You know what? I'm gonna let it sit there. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they trolling or not. I see freedom. Oh, I see. As soon as I see freedom, I gotta.
Yeah. Hasta la bye-bye.
Yeah, I kick boy out of there, man. He looked like he stormed the Capitol or something. But catch Jimmy at Coin Investor on Yahoo Groups. What you know about Yahoo Groups, Jamil? Chill, man. All right, man. So we got everybody. You know what I'm saying here. 5 more seconds before we move on. All right. So nobody else to add, man. Good luck to everybody. And what I'm saying is your Cash App. Got to send me your cash tag to get the Dom if you win. I don't know who's gonna win. Let's find out though. All right, y'all ready?
Let it go.
Let's go get him. This is the first name.
Look at that. Ashley.
Hey, you show up for a live show. You show up for a live show and you win some Bitcoin.
Look at that.
You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. We got 2 more left. Uh-oh, Susan Lucci.
Oh, he won.
Wow. Winning lady.
Yeah.
I got to change his name because he
ain't second place no more.
Yeah, he definitely not. Like he running chips off now. He like Mike once he got past the Pistons.
At the Boston and the Pistons beat Mike ass.
Yeah, he got past them and All right, let's see what this is.
Bernice
with the win. Bernice. Hey, Corey, I'm gonna do 2 more, bro. We're gonna do $50. Let's do 2 more.
Okay. Let's spin it. We're gonna spin it 2 more times because
that's moving. 2 more times. I want to see 5 people get something. Dawn with the win.
Okay.
All right, so here's the last one. And by the way, y'all definitely got to shoot me inboxes. I ain't writing none of this down. I know right. Ashley, I know Mark, I know Dawn got it. Bernice. I ain't writing nothing down, so y'all got to hit me up.
Yeah, if y'all don't shoot that inbox, y'all gonna be asked out. We ain't tracking this no more. If you want the Bitcoin, shoot us an inbox.
Watch, I get like 10 inboxes.
Okay,
Cassandra with the dub. All right, so we got 5 folks. Matter of fact, Corey, I'm gonna write it down right now. See if I can remember. So we got Cassandra. We got Ashley. We got Dawn. We got Mark. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Who I'm missing?
You got Mark, Dawn, Cassandra, Bernice, Ashley.
All right, got you.
Oh, Jamil said he'll put 10 on it.
All right, so Jamil wants to donate 10. He said he already sent it to By the Hood. All right, appreciate that, Jamil. We're about to run it one more time. This is on Jamil, so whoever wins, you got to give Jamil a thank you, not us. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely received the Cash App already, Jamil. So, the check cleared, so let's go. It's on Jamil.
Yo, man, we don't call it the airport. We call it the Clearport.
It'd be funny if Jamil had won it.
Right? Jarrell won.
Jarrell won, though. Jarrell. Shout out to you, Jarrell. Yo, say thank you to Jamil because he actually donated the money for this one, man. That's dope, man. Appreciate you, Jamil, man.
Send those cash tags to Jimmy or send it to By the Hood on Facebook or IG. Send it to Facebook, IG, or Jimmy.
Yeah, make sure you follow us on IG at By the Hood. Follow us on YouTube at By the Hood. Facebook at By the Hood. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go share some of my memes.
International meme star.
Yeah, man, I'm a meme artist, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the Picasso of memes. All right, man. So congratulations to everybody that won. Thank you guys for tuning in with us again this Friday. We'll be back here next Friday, probably giving away more Bitcoin as we talk more about crypto, the stock market, real estate, the whole nine. Corey with squatters. We want to go through whatever's going on in our life. We're gonna talk about it. Hey Jamil, man, listen, bro. Every little bit counts. We appreciate you. You said I'll do more as I get more. Listen, man, it's all about your heart is in the right place, bro. We appreciate you, man. And you know, that was dope. So, it's all about giving, man. And the thing is, one thing we know is the more you give, the more you get back, man. So Jamil, salute to you, appreciate you. But good night, everybody. We'll see y'all next week. Check out the podcast where Ras Hassan is up there next. And we got a couple amazing podcasts. We got a couple investors. Like I was saying, we got one on running the play in terms of raising capital. That's gonna be interesting. So
run the play.
Yeah, absolutely. That's gonna be fire, man. So with all that being said, good night, everybody. We'll see y'all next time. And for those that are in our groups, we got class Sunday at noon. We'll see you in class. Appreciate you. Love y'all. Peace.